Hello students, we will today learn unitary method from the chapter ratio, proportion and unitary method. Okay. So unitary method means for unitary method we use unit. It has come from the word unit. So what is unit? Unit means always one. So whenever we have suppose 10 pencils or 15 pencils and we want to find out the cost of 30 pencils. So what we will do? We will first find out what is the cost of one pencil. So let us think. Suppose you go to a shopkeeper and you ask your shopkeeper to give you one pencil. Then he will tell you the price of one pencil. After that, if you tell him that, okay, so then give me 10 pencils. So it will be easy for you to calculate what will be the cost of 10 pencils. So suppose the cost of one pencil is, suppose 3 rupees. Okay. So that means the cost of 10 pencils will be how much? We all know we have to multiply 3 with 10. So rupees 30, right? So whenever we are getting the cost of 1, it is very easy to get the cost of more pencils. Okay. So suppose we are having the cost of 15 pencils. So cost of 15 pencils is given as 45 and we have to find out the cost of 20 pencils. So how we will do that? We will first find the cost of one pencil. So suppose 15 pencil costs rupees 45. So one pencil will cost how much? It will cost less than 15 pencils, right? So that is why we will divide. And whenever we are understanding that it will cost more, in that case we will multiply. So here we will divide 45 by 15. So that will give us rupees 3. Now we will find out 20 pencils. So now we know the cost of one pencil. So one pencil costs rupees 3. So that means 20 pencil will cost how much? 20 into 3. So that is rupees 60. So that is what we are going to do in unitary method. If the cost of 1 is given and we are being asked that you have to find the cost of more, then we will directly multiply. And if the cost of some amount of anything is given, so then first we have to find out the cost of 1. Then we will find out whatever we are asked to find out. Okay. So that is how we are going to do unitary method. So now let us see some examples from exercise 10C. So today we will do exercise 10C. So exercise 10C, let us do sum number 2. It has, if the cost of a dozen soaps is rupees 285.60. So 1 dozen soap cost is given, that is 285.60. So we have to find out the cost of 15 soaps. So that means 1 dozen means how much? 1 dozen means total 12 soaps, right? So we can write the statement like this: cost of 1 dozen soap is rupees 285.60. Now we have to find out the cost of 15. So for that, first we need to find out, here what is given? 1 dozen. That means 12, right? So we have to find out the cost of 1 soap. So we can write therefore cost of 12 soaps equals to rupees 285.60. So we can now take cost of 1 soap is how much? 285.60 divided by 12, because 12 soaps cost this much. So 1 soap will cost less. So that means division. Now if I remove the point here, so let us see whether we can divide this directly with 12. So 12 to 24, then 45. So 12, 3, 36. Now we are getting 12, 8 is 96. So that means 1 0, so 1 0. So now we can cancel these two zeros, and 238 by 10 means we can write it as rupees 23.8. One decimal will shift because we have 10 in the denominator. Okay, so that is the cost of one soap. So therefore we can write cost of 15 soaps is how much? This much, 23.8 multiply with 15, because we know this cost of 1 and we want to know the cost of more. So for more we have to multiply. So now simple, if you multiply this with 15, so that gives us 3570, and 1 point will come here. So that means rupees 357, because after decimal point 0 has no value. So that is the sum number 2. So most of the sums will be like this. If you look at sum number 3, 4, 5, 6, all are same. So sum number 7. So let us now do sum number 7. So sum number 7, we have a transport company charges rupees 540 to carry 25 tons of weight. So what is the 1 ton means? 1 ton means 1000 kg. Okay, that you have to remember. So now it says a transport company charges rupees 540 to carry 25 tons of weight. So what will it charge to carry 35 tons? So always remember, while reading the question you have to see there are two parameters given. One is rupees, cost, and the next one is weight, that is tons. So now we have to see that what is given 2 times. So if weight is given 2 times, in that case what we have to understand, that we have to make the weight as 1. Okay, so the cost is given only once. So next we have to find out the cost of 35 tons cost to carry that, right? So in that case we can write, we have to write the weight first. Okay, whatever we have to find out, that will be in the right side, and whatever we know will be in the left side. So we can write 25 tons charge rupees 540. Okay, so that means what? 1 ton charge is how much? We have to convert this to 1, that means the charge will be less, so we have to simply divide. Now 25, so that means we can divide both of them with 5. So we have 515, 0, 58, 40. We cannot divide anymore, so 108 by 5. Now next we can write, therefore 35 tons charge, this much we can write it as 108 by 5. That means 35 tons charge how much? Rupees 108 by 5 into 35. So if I cancel 5, 7, 35. So that means 7, 8, 56, 7, 1, 7. So this is the charge of 35 tons. So this is the charge that will be required to carry 35 tons. Okay. So that is what we have to do for these sums. So that is all for today, students. Next day we will solve the rest of the sums. Thank you.